There's 5 ways how you can experience time. And this is according Rob Moore and his very recent book. It's from his very recent book, which is called Routine Equals Results. I really like the book because it's very practical, and one of the part is obviously how we spend our time, and we need to track it basically for maybe 21 days. Ideally, every half an hour, you just put a mark how you spend it. So, going back to how, these five ways to spend it is, we could help ourselves with a simple acronym WISER, which is W stands for wasting time, E for enjoying time, S for spending time, E for enjoying time. Sorry, I for investing time, E for enjoying, and then last one is R for resting. So time spent resting. Obviously, wasting time is very simple because we waste time when we argue endlessly, or we are envious or jealous of something, or it could be wasting time on some silly games which you play, um, which basically is senseless, is not gonna help you anyhow. But sometimes you can use it as an enjoyment, if as long as it's not obviously too much of it. But yeah, wasting time could be also the way we usually know when we're wasting time anyway. Maybe endlessly just scrolling for social media, for example. Then we got I, which is for investing time. This is the best probably. This you get the most bang for your buck. And this is where you investing time in a way that you are developing a recurring kind of lasting benefit, which is ongoing benefit. So, for example, you're spending time on buying investment flat. Okay, yeah, it might take you a while, and there is a lot of energy and time spent. But once you actually buy that flat, it's going to provide you with ongoing benefits because, let's say, you rent it out, so there is monetary benefit. Another one is, if you are not into money, is, for example, spending time with your son or daughter. Um, you may be teaching them something, and once you're teaching them this, once you're done with that, obviously they will know how. Let's say you are teaching them how to cycle, but once they learn that like you have that benefit, you can go on a cycling with your daughter or son. They will know how to cycle, they can go with friends and so on. So you are investing time into something, you always get some ongoing benefits from it. So probably one of the best anyway. Then you got spending time. Spending time on something is also, you can get some benefit, but it's one off. So for example, I can spend time by training my clients. If we take it financially, it's paid for that session. But if I want to benefit from it again, I need to train my client again. And that's okay. Just so you are aware how you spend your time. It could be also, maybe you do something on a house. Obviously, you fix something, and or you build something there, and it's there. It's lovely, but it's one off. It's not gonna have ongoing benefit. Then we got E for enjoying time. I mean, that's we want to spend some time on that as well, because enjoying time is anywhere where you doing something what you love, where is your passion. It could be your hobbies, it could be time spent with your family or friends. This is where you want to enjoy yourself. You're not necessarily getting monetary benefits, but you really have a good time and quality time, and I think that's meaningful. And last thing is resting time. Okay, so this is where we need to rejuvenate, recharge, and that's resting time. Now, lastly, I want to say that some of the time can overlap some of the times, right? So for example, you might be doing something which you really enjoy, something what you love, but you also can benefit from it, either as an investment or as a spending time. So that means either one-off benefit, or it could be ongoing benefit. If you're creating a product, for example, on a video, which which more people can keep buying. Let's say on Amazon, let's say you do CD or DVD or info product or something. People can still benefit from it, but you're also doing something what you enjoy. So there we go. Now you are combining investing your time into enjoying your time. So that's probably the best time spent anyway. And then you also can, for example, combine resting time with investing time. For example, you can rest on holiday, but you could be planning for your future, and that's very well time spent. So you are by the pool having a cocktail or something, you just came out of the pool, and you just working on your vision. So you work on your future. So there you have it. I hope that helps. Sometimes it's good to think in these terms. Oh, lastly, before I forget. So the exercise, what he's suggesting, Rob Moore, is that you break down your day in half an hour blocks and you just put little mark on it. So you can actually put every half an hour, let's say here I was resting, so R. Here I was wasting my time, so W. Here I was investing my time, I. And then you put just maybe 2 or 3 words. When it was investing your time, you might say, I told my son how to bicycle, for example. If I rested, you can say I rested by reading book, whatever. But over the 21 day or even a week, it gives you a nice idea on where you're actually really spending your time. Obviously, you're spending time on commuting, so it's kind of, I would put it under probably resting time, although it's not resting, but somewhere you have to put it. But also you might be actually investing your time. You might be creating product, let's say typing, maybe writing a book, or maybe writing an article, who knows. So you can spend that commuting time wisely. Cool. See you tomorrow.